Abusia, me mama kwaba, eba Pemampem TV so. Mosomfo agimfna me ena ne menemo edi ahyiamu. Na mesro se ene yeda edi kan ena wo hwe me a. Mesro se like ye video, drop your comment na afi de share ma afoforo so enya bi enhwe. Na de wo mnie ene yede mo ewura galamsey sensemu. The impact of galamsey on climate change and the impact on the environment. And it's quite bang and a better so as save the nature. And how are we going to protect the nature? Yen in set it to Doman Kuma Bardiano and a ball vegetation cover said the Sani and Tina na yenya and qua any awarding in film. Way and a yana nanum be that is a Doman Kuma. And I say, or Dumankuma Ejapadie, Ede Eye Infudie. And it is all called galamsey areas now. Most of these areas are cocoa production areas. As a Ghana, Ajidin, every the production of cocoa. Ghana has made a lot of successes and good name from the production of cocoa. But now we are destroying our cocoa farm because we are in search for gold. Look at how the youths are participating and how our land is being tilted in a negative way. We always destroy the vegetation cover. We all understand the impact of climate change on our environment, and we know the contributing factors to climate change. Galamsey is one of them. People are destroying our cocoa farms. The galamsey menace has been a threat to nature. As a Ghana for most of the places are galamsey, consono, cocoa production areas, and people are destroying the vegetation cover in search for gold. And the method of mining is not approved. Most of these people doing the illegal mining activities in the cocoa farming areas are not even having licenses to do so. So why will individuals or the community will take law into their own hands to destroy the vegetation cover, to destroy farms? So what are we going to do as a nation? The country needs political will to fight this galamsey menace. And when the government started fighting galamsey in Ghana, during the election, the government lost all the constituencies in the galamsey areas. So if the government is fighting the galamsey and the population or the communities punish the government during elections, then how can we progress in the fight against galamsey? Abusia, the American United say Ghana mine tete Domankuma eche ejapade na oche asase bedie a chese yana nanom ediye kuadwuma. Na se wo hwe kuadwuma eno na ahwe Ghana fititi 3 day bore wa de bepem ene. Cocoa production, Ghana has been #1 before. Ivory Coast was #2. Then Ivory Coast overtook Ghana because of the galamsey activities, and this is why the country is having a lot of setbacks, because cocoa, the government is able to use cocoa to guarantee for foreign loans to embark on developmental projects. In Ghana, we have some roads named as cocoa roads. Say cocoa, government and our cocoa board wouldn't have been able to secure for loans to make developmental projects. Now, so Ghana for Egusua A2 cocoa, SA cocoa. Now, say Ghana are buying say or fighting against the galamsey activities. And one say it do abattoir. Now Ghana for omote those areas use the ballot to fight against the government. More money say apan bia here political will. Now answer na apan bia betimi embark on a political will no. Now yenim say the populace or the people or the indigenous are ready to stand by the government. Yanhwe kwan cocoa and I say cocoa production afaso aboa individuals in society. Let's look at the importance of cocoa production in Ghana. Cocoa Board has been able to set up CMB scholarship, where they provide brilliant but needy students with scholarship to help them pursue higher education. And this scholarship starts from the senior high school or the diploma level. And this scholarship has come to help many Ghanaians to achieve higher education. Notwithstanding, the Cocoa Board is able to use our cocoa proceeds to secure foreign loans in constructing roads in deprived areas. So, cocoa production has brought a lot of development to the people of Ghana. But in recent years, cocoa production has been under threat, and Ghanaians or the youths or some middle class people in the country have taken the law into their own hands in buying cocoa farms and turning them into mining sites. Say, all these areas who say people are just degrading the land, cutting down cocoa trees. Ghana is notable because of the cocoa production, and cocoa is something that the world cannot do away with. Cocoa productivity in Ghana needs to be protected, and that is why Pemampem, we have taken upon ourselves to preach about the importance of maintaining our cocoa lands and how this destruction of our farmlands is going to affect the climate. People change now and they say cocoa Ghana for a tuguno. Yet the chemicals and a gold no. The chemicals na ye the gold no affected the soil. Na hot soil na affected cocoa trees and the cocoa beans. Notwithstanding, no, clear the vegetation cover na nyankopon ediamaye no, and this affect the atmosphere, and the climate change gets impact on the entire nation and the whole world at large. And into your water bodies are being destroyed. Aquatic lives are being destroyed. Green vegetation nyankopon domankoma abamaye no ye saying na, and destroying our vegetation cover is a fight against God and humanity, because when you destroy the vegetation cover, you destroy human lives, because human beings depends on the vegetation for our survival. So fighting against the nature is the same as fighting against human beings and our very survival, which depends on nature. So let's try to do away with galamsey activities. Let's try to avoid destroying our very existence, which depends on the nature, because the effect on our climate also affects our lives. Abusuya, the amepese obia eti ase ni say ye bo ye nkwaye ene odoman kuma japade a wode amaye no ho ban a ya nkasa ye bo ye nkwa ho ban na climate change ya yehu say ewiemu ayehye ensuo nto. If you look at cashew productivity, climate change has affected cashew yield in Ghana. If you say ye kwaye no, we have destroyed the vegetation cover, and because of that, the climate is affecting the crop yield in various communities in Ghana. That is why we have taken upon ourselves to discuss this issue on our platform. Ye say even Bono East any ahafu notable for cashew production. Who say there has been variation in crop yield, and I say cashew productivity. Afibi wo it say cashew production no very bad. Even the seed yenya free cashew muno yetimu say toda na aye nketinkete ana afonfon atwintwam toda yesi nsuo nto. We don't get the good rains for our cashew crops, and most of the times na a cashew no enya the needed support I was say enya from the environment na yedi enya the highest crop yield in the farm season. And say you say a cashew production no kofom because you see afi in so anto. Most of the reasons yedima say our cashew productivity is low is that we didn't get enough rains. That say yenya enough rains what are the causes of this drought, and I say of this lack of rains in our various communities, bush burning, and as a bushfire, they are all contributing factors. What you say, the farming practices Ghana is outmoded. We don't have best farming practices and best environmental practices. Mr. Ghana for say to ensure say you benya good rains for our crops, I will say you desist from bad farming practices and bad environmental practices. A climate change, and it affect your crop yield. Ghana, and it is a bit messy. No kind dia. Sasa yesuban ni yanamuntu. Yenhwe kwan ya faso edi yensu wansu a efaso. Na yese asase dumankuma japade a odi amayen because of chene because of gold a yehwehwe and I say because of a former good year ahodo a yehwehwe ntino na yese ye koko yese ye mfudie na ye de epe sika futuro ana sika kokko then ena sika futuro ana sika kokko na ye pe no atimi aye amayen the few individuals and benefit from it, but the larger implication is on the whole global environment